Welcome everyone with your program Pulse of Yunan, who invade the most successful story and person here in UAE. Today in Abu Dhabi City with ICDE Clinic.
تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوثن وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد إلا دار زايد لا تقرب حماها لا تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوثن وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد نحنا شعوب لها نفدى ثراها نبذل الغالي لها دوم ونهب نحنا شعوب لها نفدى ثراها.
So welcome again everyone. Today with me the doctor Suhaib Qadri and the businessman. Welcome doctor.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We are so happy to meet you today.
Yes.
Well, can you please introduce yourself for everyone?
My name is Dr. Suhaib Qadri, born and raised in US, been in UAE, this wonderful country, since 2008. I've been a dentist for over 20 plus years and been in Abu Dhabi for about 10 years plus. I've been with ICDE, we helped set it up since going on our 8th year.
So we need to know why you choose UAE, exactly Abu Dhabi.
You know, moved here from Arizona in the US, mostly on the West Coast. We had friends here that were living in Dubai and they said it's the best place to move to. They enjoyed their life here and we said, why not? Moved here and haven't left since. And we plan on staying here. So we love it here.
About the challenge of work for you, what's this challenge?
It was, to be honest, it was a challenge setting up clinics here, both in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Coming from a very US mentality, things are a bit different here, and which is good. And there was a lot of time and processes to go through in order to set up our clinic. But it's been a good journey.
So it's not easy to be a person, a special doctor and businessman in UAE?
It is not. You need to have patience, you need to have understanding. But once you understand the process and the journey, you will appreciate it when you look back because you know you worked that much harder to make it.
So today in ICDE, we need to speak more details about this clinic, what you have like a service for everyone.
Yes, so ICDE, when we first started out, it is a long name, International Center for Dental Excellence. I was the main dentist, only dentist, and then over the years we've grown to a nice full, cover all aspects of dentistry, hygiene, and we have a great team that's more like a family. We have all specialists in dentistry under one roof. We have over 13 clinicians and support staff into the 50s. And so, but we make it seem like you don't need to go anywhere because we have all the knowledge and capabilities here.
You speak about your team in
Yes.
this ICDE, so I think this is a special person. How you choose this person? The doctors, all the team?
Yes, we are very selective because when we do add to our team, they are representing our values, our professionalism, and teamwork. Because in the end, the patients are number one focus. So if they're happy, we don't even need to advertise. We don't advertise, actually. It's all word of mouth. We are the number one Google reviewed center in the UAE, not just Abu Dhabi, in the UAE for dentistry, and we're very proud of that. And in the end, we just focus on ourselves. We don't need to worry about competition or what's going on in the market. We adjust to it. It is difficult, and we are very thorough when we do hire someone to join our staff, and it takes time. It takes a lot of time because we want the right clinician, and it has to be a good team member because in the end we are a family and we need to get along. But so far it's been great. We don't lose people to, they don't leave us for the most part because of their experience with us. It's usually they move out of country for the most part or some other circumstance. So we take pride in knowing that most of our staff stay from the very beginning when we first opened.
You think that Corona time also is a big challenge for everyone here in this country?
It's a very big challenge, and you know, it made us look at everything we do because in dentistry it's not like a hospital setup where we are a bit more casual. When we first started out, some docs used to wear t-shirts and even coming from the US, a lot of doctors wear jeans going into the clinic working on patients, where now we are very focused on, number one, how we handle the COVID situation, and that is how do we schedule so there's not a lot of patients in the waiting room? How do the PPE fully covered, double masks, headgear, you know, gloves. We consume a lot more disposables, and also it comes at a cost. We have to pay a lot more to keep ourselves at a level to keep to be aware of COVID and keep our patients safe as well as our staff.
So the future plan, doctor?
Well, we have a great group of owners that have a foresight in where they want to take ICDE. We have been asked to open in Dubai, in other Emirates, as well as other countries. So it is not as easy if you want to do it right. So with us, we take our time. We might expand within Abu Dhabi, within the same building, in another emirate, but we do want to expand, and we need to because we have outgrown our facility, even though we just expanded last year.
From your side, also need to know your motivation message for everyone who need to do some business. So from your side, from your experience, doctor, now.
For this, I would say if you believe in it, if you believe in yourself, try it. It doesn't come easy. Great ideas, great products. Some are lucky, some are timed well, but for the most part, it's do you believe in it? Do you believe in yourself? And just put it out there, and it can happen.
So it's time for a message from heart to UAE, your second home now, this country, this special country. What can say a message for this place?
You know, all I can say for UAE since we got here is that it's a wonderful country and wonderful leaders. You know, we wish other countries would learn from it. There is a lot of freedom here, and there's a lot of security as well. I have 4 children, and I feel very safe raising them here. More so than the US, to be honest, given how the US is changing a bit. But born and raised in the U.S. It is still home, as well as I considered UAE my new home. And I appreciate all the gifts that we get from the rulers here and the government. Because we take it for granted, looking around, especially during COVID times, security and all that. We have so many luxuries that we can see the world with the airlines. We can drive safely knowing that the police are around and there's security. And you know, even my wife, my daughter, and everything at night, there's no problem with them being outside and knowing that we are in a safe country with great leaders. So thank you for that.
So thank you so much, Doctor. We are so happy to meet you today. Like a great example of a businessman and doctor here in UAE.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate your time.
Hello, my name is Natasha and I am the clinic manager here at ICDE. Thank you so much for doing this. It's quite an honor and a pleasure to have you guys come here and film us. This clinic العيادة تأسست تقريبا آخر أشهر بال 2013. صرنا almost 8 years and going strong, alhamdulillah. We cater to everything within the dental specialties. We are basically what is known as a one-stop house. So أي شيء المريض بيحتاجه أو أي أفراد من العائلة للdental specialties we are able to cater to. Thank you كتير لكم ونورتونا.
مرحبا، معاكم الدكتورة لاما دقوري، أخصائية طب أسنان الأطفال واحتياجات الخاصة، متواجدة في عيادة ICDE في أبو ظبي. العيادة مهيئة للكامل لاستقبال علاجات الأسنان، وبيكون عندنا دكاترة من جميع التخصصات بما فيها الجراحة، اللثة، التقويم، التركيبات، وأيضا علاج أسنان الأطفال. العيادة أيضا فيها أجهزة متطورة بما فيها غاز الضاحك والتخدير جهاز التخدير ال STA اللي هو Single Tooth Anesthetic، والأطباء أيضا على كفاءة عالية في التعامل مع جميع الحالات المرضية للأشخاص. فأهلا وسهلا فيكم، وإن شاء الله العلاجات اللي رح نقدمها رح تكون علاجات على جودة عالية وعلى كفاءة عالية، لأنها رح تكون مقدمة من أطباء كفؤ وعندهم experience عالية في جميع التخصصات والعلاجات اللي بقدموها.
So my name is Dirce. I'm a dental hygienist and I'm coming from the USA, Miami, Florida. Live here in the UAE for 8 years. We've been working here for 5, and the hygienists are tooth angels. We prevent everything. We are the preventive dentistry. So what we do is like we take care of the patient for him not to go to the other doctors. So we need to floss, brush, and come for cleaning every 6 months. And so we do regular cleanings, deep cleanings, and educate the patient to prevent diseases. So this is pretty much my job here. And then after they come, first thing they have to do when they come to the center is see the hygienist, then I see a general dentist, and then they go to the specialties. That's how we work here. So everybody that comes to the center, do a cleaning, and then we go from there. So I'm very pleased and love to work in the UAE. It's a very safe country. From here, we're in the middle of the world, so we can travel the world, and that's why I'm here also. My husband is in the nuclear industry, so he works for Baraka, and then we came here, and since I'm here, I traveled 70 countries, touched 7 continents, even Antarctica in 2019, until COVID stopped us. But our goal is for 100, and so whenever we're able to travel again, that's the goal. And while I'm here, I came to make a difference. So I want to make sure that everybody has teeth, and beautiful and shiny one. So thank you very much, and come to see us, ICDE.
So thank you so much everyone. See you next week with a new sexable story in Pearls of Union.